Hi guys, welcome back to Dick in the Kitchen. Today we're going to make some homemade pasta the old-fashioned way, the way the old Nonnas used to make it. We're going to do it by hand with no machine. We're making some fettuccine, and when we're done with that, we're going to take and use it to make some garlic shrimp pasta. It's going to be terrific. So stick with us, don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes. Making homemade pasta is really simple. There's not a lot of ingredients and the methods to do it are not very hard. We start with 1 teaspoon of very fine sea salt. I like to use 1 cup of semolina flour and 1 cup of all-purpose flour, but you can use all-purpose flour or you can use all semolina flour. It doesn't matter. You make up your own mind. I prefer 50-50. Once you've mixed all your dry ingredients thoroughly with a whisk, you spread it out on your cutting board or on your table, and you're going to make a nice well right in the middle of that for your 3 eggs and your 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Start scrambling your eggs and add your 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then it's time to get your hands dirty. So get right in there with the flour and the eggs and start mixing it up, and then we're going to knead it for about 10 to 15 minutes to make sure that the dough is nice and smooth. To knead it, what you do is keep folding the dough over and over and pushing down with the heels of your hand to spread it. And once you feel the dough starting to get smooth, you know you're getting near the end of your kneading process. Once your dough is nice and smooth, it's almost shiny on the outside, what you do is take some plastic wrap and wrap up the dough, and then you're going to let it rest for about 45 minutes to an hour. This is critical to do, so don't forget. Before you start to roll out your dough, we're going to cut it into 3 even pieces, and then we're going to start rolling it out. I like my dough and my pasta to be a little bit thicker, but that's your own personal taste. You can roll it until it's the thickness that you enjoy. Once you have it to the thickness that you like, dust the outside with a little dusting of flour so it doesn't stick, and then roll it up fairly tightly so that it's ready for cutting. Then take your knife and gently cut it to the thickness that you want. I like fettuccine, which is about maybe 1/8 to 3/8 of an inch thick. You're going to repeat this process with all 3 pieces of pasta dough until you have all of your pasta done and ready to go. Unwind it, dust them gently with a little bit of flour to keep it from sticking, and your pasta is finished. Now we're going to make our garlic shrimp to go with our pasta. It's a very simple and very quick process to do. Chop up about 5 cloves of garlic. You need about a dozen shrimp for 2 people, depending on how many shrimp you want and how large they are. A little bit of olive oil, and of course your nice fresh pasta. The first thing we're going to do is saute our shrimp in a mixture of olive oil with a tablespoon of butter. Saute your shrimp quickly and on fairly high heat, and while you're sauteing your shrimp, you're also boiling water to make your pasta. While the shrimp is sauteing, add about a quarter of a cup of white wine and let that slowly reduce to burn the alcohol off of it. You're going to cook your fresh pasta for about 3 to 4 minutes and then add it to the mixture of shrimp, olive oil, and butter to let it finish cooking. You may have to add a couple of ladles of pasta water to give a nice sauce, but voila, your shrimp and garlic and fresh pasta is done and ready to serve. Another easy dinner from Dick in the Kitchen. Just dress it with a little bit of very good quality extra virgin olive oil, put it on the table, and buon appetito!